Hi guys, hope you're well. The first part of this video is a challenge which Esther has provided for me to do. It's 30 seconds and it's one that you can try at home as well. So Esther, let's hear the challenge.
Okay, so you have 30 seconds to collect as many natural things from outside, but the key is you only get a point for the ones that you can name as well.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure either. Okay, that's fun. So I'm going to go outside. Obviously I can't do it right here.
Basically, plant or animal, there's many different things. You have to be able to name them to get a point.
Well, I'm hoping to get at least 4 animals.
Don't think about it too much.
Okay, let's do it.
Ready and... Oh, hang on.
Oh.
And go.
30 seconds?
Yeah. Stop. Nathan. What? Stop.
Right.
Okay.
How many official names of things do you want?
It can't just be leaf.
Right. Right. I've got my items here. I'll try and run through what they are. Ivy. Rosemary.
Yes.
Come on. My hands are smelling nice. Sage. Daffodil leaf. I could have picked a daffodil, but I didn't feel like I should. Leaf of daffodil.
Yep.
Then twig.
No, I don't think it.
And then this was underneath a rose bush.
Okay.
So how
I
many?
think we're going to say ivy.
How many have I got there?
Ivy, rosemary, sage, daffodil leaves. You got 4.
4.
That's pretty.
4 in 30 seconds. I mean, that wasn't too bad. Guys, if you can do the challenge, 30 seconds, jump outside, try and grab as many natural things as you can.
Just get permission.
Just get permission, don't pull up nice flowers, maybe just a tiny leaf of a nice flower. That's good. Okay, enjoy. So far in this Connect series, we've looked at connecting with God in the quiet, through music and singing, through being outside, and this week we're looking at connecting with God through being with people. It could be said that life is all about people, who we are friends with, who our family are. Often it's the people in our lives that bring a lot of meaning. We care what other people think, we get inspired by people, we get upset by people, we care about people, and we invest our time and trust in people. And so it's natural that one of the ways God uses for us to connect with Him is through our relationships, by being with other people. And we'll break this down into 2 parts. Firstly, church, and secondly, testimony. Okay, so what is church? This is a church, but the actual word church isn't meant to be the name of a building. In the Bible, the church is the people. The church is the collective name for a group of Christians. We as Christians are the church, rather than it just being the name for a building. So when we think about connecting with God, being with other Christians and gathering as a church is one way that we can connect with Him. It's a really great and actually a really important way to spend time with Him. In the Message translation of the Bible, in Hebrews chapter 10, it says this: "Let's see how inventive we can be in encouraging love and helping out, not avoiding worshipping together as some do, but spurring each other on, especially as we see the big day approaching. And it's great to spend time with God on our own, to pray to God individually, but there is definitely a community aspect to our relationship with God. God wants us to be in community and uses those people around us to help us draw close to Him. To pray with others, to worship with others, can really encourage us and really spur us on and help us in our relationship with God. So meeting with others to worship and to pray, whether that's on a Sunday morning service or a midweek evening group, is a really important and helpful part of our relationship with God and in connecting with Him. But it's also about the relationships, journeying and encouraging one another, which leads me on to my second point. When we hear other people's story about what God has done in their lives, how He's encouraged them, how He's healed them, renewed them, and shown more of His love to them, it can help us lift our eyes to God. It can help us see a different perspective and draw us closer to Him as we hear about someone else's experience of God working in their lives. And this is something that people have done throughout the Bible, to tell people of what God has done for them. Psalm 66 is an invitation to come and listen to what God has done. Come and see what our God has done, what awesome miracles He performs for people. He made a dry path through the Red Sea, and His people went across on foot. There we rejoiced in Him. Come and listen, all you who fear God, and I will tell you what He did for me. Praise God, who did not ignore my prayer or withdraw His unfailing love from me. Our personal experiences are really valuable. Hearing someone else's story and personal experience can be a really powerful thing, especially if it's someone you know. And even if it feels like a small thing to you, it's still something that God has done in your life, and it may encourage someone else to hear it. And the thing is, we learn and gain so much from listening to others. And this is the same for our relationship with God. We need to be open to what God wants to say to us, about who He says we are, about what He says He's done for us, and how much He loves us. But it's also the same with listening to others. We can grow so much in our relationship with God by listening to others and hearing their story.